Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome, Truth Serum Nation. I hope everybody's doing good today, in good health, good spirits, and like I say, get something to drink. Michael K, uh, come hang out with me, and we'll take a ride together. So I'll wait for you, folks. You ready? All right. So uh, I appreciate everybody. You know it. I appreciate everybody that comes in here and been quite interesting with Angelo and the the videos that happened, and it's been a wild ride, and I might have bit off more than I could chew. Like I says, uh, I try to schedule the things when I know that he's coming in, but it's been costly for him, and I gotta cover him, and then sometimes I'm he's using up his time on me when I'm trying to find out when he's going to be on, so I can uh, correlate it to I can line it up when it's time to do these. So, and it's rare content that you're not going to see anywhere. It's funny kind of too when he's hollering and everything. He's hollering, but and then I get on there and I says, I'm trying to give you guys stories and good stuff and some aha moments, and I'm talking about when I rolled him, and he's hollering about that, but uh, I'm gonna have to take a break from him because I can't keep it financing his calls. I'll schedule. I know that next Friday, not this Friday, I know next Friday that he's going to be probably contacting me around 7:30 in the evening, 7:30 in the evening next Friday. And I'm I I'm just going to put it plain and simple. I just can't afford to keep sending the guy uh money grams and all that. So it was good while it lasted, but you know, it's it's good rare stuff, and but I can't afford to keep sending 40, $80, 100. I can't afford it. So mm, I try to give you guys content the best I can, but I don't get anything. You know, I don't get that much support, and and it's like, oh well, you're just trying to get some money to try to. Well, yeah, I can't afford the guy. Then he's trying to shake me down. I try to give you content, and I'm telling him how I robbed him a million years ago, and he's pissed off about that. I can't do it just to be giving you guys some good entertainment and some good juice. I can't do it. That's all there is to it. If you say, well, why did you stop doing uh, uh, the getting him, catching him on the phone? Well, I can't afford to do that. I can't afford it. If I get any type of financial support from now till next Friday, I'll put him on again. I'll put him on. But other than that, I'm just going to take his phone call personally for 2 minutes off the air, and that's that. I mean, it's the way it is. I mean, I'm trying to beat myself over the head of, well, how do I explain this? Oh, he just wants this. Whatever. It's rare stuff. You like entertainment and you like to see some real stuff. I can't. That's just the way it is. That's all. And I don't want to put on there, oh, private members only. So if there's only a couple people that donate, then they're the only ones that can watch a private video that nobody else, I don't want to leave my regular subscribers out in the cold like an ingrate, but I've done 501 videos and I've tried to pump these things out. I've never asked for anything till just recently. I mean, so it is what it is. You guys can perceive it however you want. But if you got questions why I can't carry on with him, that would be the answer. So I could schedule a live stream for next Friday, 7:30, and if I get any support, I'll put them on for everybody. But if one person comes in or something, I'm just gonna put it to private or unlisted and just let one guy watch it. That's all. I mean, there's nothing more I can do. I mean, because apparently at the end of the day, it's just going to be, well, who cares, the truth serum? And I understand that. So, but at least if there's one guy that cares, that's it. He could watch it for whatever the hell he wants to watch it for. That's all I can do, folks. However it's perceived, it's perceived. So, what else we got? Yeah, and there's some fallout from that too. I mean, there's a little fallout from other people around, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. There's some fallout. I mean, just for content and hearing a guy just to show the people that, well, here's the guys that don't rat and everything. Yeah, I really wanted to stress that the guys that didn't rat, I know with all this mob tube, the guys that didn't rat, they're right, and I wanted to exemplify that. I wanted to show that, and at the end of the day, who cares? It seems like who cares. So that's all. And then I'm telling them how I rolled them out of money, and what is wrong? I mean, I can't do it. It's just, I mean, if I had a lot more subscribers and I was making money off of ads and all that, yeah, let me throw it in. I could just melt it in and everything like that, but I can't do it. I mean, I get a guy like that. So, so yeah, Ivan Lore, it's interesting to hear, but yeah, he's not I had to, yeah, I want to, I know that would, yeah, I poked him, and yeah, he went crazy, and now it just now he's more aggressive, wanting money. I mean, yeah, good show, but oh. So yeah. I mean, if I was hooking him up more and more and more, yeah, I could get him here and he could rock and roll, and we could talk about a lot of different things. It's so unique on my tube, but I could only do what I can do. So I don't know. It's just yeah. He was hollering, nobody liked you. No, why does that affect me? I know they're heartless and everything else. Nobody liked you. Yeah. You liked me. He liked me. The hell? No love in the mob. Holy cow. No love. There just ain't no love in it. So, oh well. Yeah. Kind of crazy stuff. But hey, Jay Cash. There's a guy with some cash. Jay Cash, just what I'm looking for. Blessings to you. Blessings to everybody. This is a channel and everything. And then I also like to demonstrate some psychology and wisdom and promote people to raise themselves up and, try to have a better quality of life. So I also try to do that for anybody new that comes in here. Told a million stories, 501 to be exact, in 2 years. I'm the hardest working YouTuber out there. And I try to give you entertainment as well as lift your spirits up, and enjoy a better quality. This is my 5th attempt at life. I was dead before, came back, been life support, a lot of different things. Buy stocks. Yeah, forget about it. Yeah, forget about donating to Joe's channel. Yeah, forget about it. Well, enjoy it while it lasted. That's all. It's better than Netflix. I'm giving stuff better than Netflix, better than the bullcrap Sopranos, better than all that garbage. And people sit there, ha ha ha. Yeah, they rock and roll, and yeah, hey, people do what they do. That's all. Of course, I like the subscribers and the like button and the views. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm not an ingrate. I'm not trying to be an ingrate. I'm just trying to put it very simple that I can't carry this guy out of a freaking prison. I can't carry him. Just can't do it. That's all. There's some other things I want to ask him. In certain ways that you got to bob and weave when I'm trying to do it, but that's all. I don't know what else to say, but yeah. Mm. Well, he ain't looking for paid appearances, bro. He's doing life in prison. He's on a track phone trying to get minutes, and then of course I'm trying to get him here in the mix, and he wants me to help fund that, and I understand that. These guys got nothing. They're broke. They go right away in prison. They just go right away. They're forgotten. They're not the Mike Francises and Sammy the Bull Gravanos with all this ton of money sitting around and it's all bells and whistles. Yeah. Here's the wine. Here's this. Here's that. Yeah. I try to demonstrate and show here. There's another flip side to that. There's guys out there that didn't rat. Everything you see on MobTube is all the rats. Yeah, I mean, but like Sonny said in the Bronx Tale, nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's all. I understand it. I understood it before the movie came out. So, that's a no-brainer. You don't have to watch them movies to come to that realization, just in life in general. Dealing with just people in society and all of that. I'm not saying there's not good, loving, and compassionate people out there that do care. Yeah. So some good basketball games were on. Some good hockey games were on. Good time of year. So what else we got? What else we got here? Yeah. Vegas Pete, what the heck's going on, man? Where have you been? They let you out? I'll be trying to get money for your commissary. Holy cow. Just kidding. Just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. Yeah. I'm up here doing a show begging. I'm begging. I just try to get that good content for Angelo that's coming in, but we'll see what happens this week. We'll just see what happens this week and next week, all the way to Friday. And if there's not any kind of support for me to keep sending that dude anything, then that's just gonna be it. Because I'm gonna just try to when I just want to talk to him off air where I can't afford it, I'm gonna go to another guy's house that just has a landline, and they call over there. They just charge it to the guy's house. So, I'm trying to do it so you guys can do it, but I can still have this other guy put me on the phone. Hey, how's it going? Blah 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 blah. But and that's it. So What's FBS? Vegas Pete. Who's FBS? Yeah, it rattled, it caused, it piqued some interest, with some of the people that do talk shows or whatever. It caused some interest, but I don't even know who. I heard of that FBS. I can't remember who the hell that was. There's moles running around. There's trolls, moles, everything else. You get it all. That's this platform. So, yeah, they could talk about all that stuff. And then there's the talk shows that could piggyback the content and a lot of different things, but they can never get content like that. So, what else are you going to do? So, oh, well, I appreciate you guys that come in here. And I don't want to sound sideways about, well, I'm broke. I can't keep affording to put that in there. If there's no activity up to next Friday, because I know I'm going to talk to them, you know. Mm. FBS is just a guy. He's not a channel. Oh, I was just trying to show some content, from just the flip side of it. Just the flip side. And where it goes, where it goes. Oh, it's a channel. Oh, okay. Oh, did he used to go? Did he Vegas Pete? Was he always in there with uh Angel Gotti and Shades and Lee Cole and all of them? I don't know. Oh, it's a channel. Oh, all right. Well, interesting things. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Way back, I watched that a little bit. You talk about mob soap operas. Holy cow. They're going at it and everything else. Then it even got crazy. They're talking about getting people's addresses and license plates. I was like, I don't need to entertain that. Try to get exposure. I don't need to what I do, I do. I appreciate NYC Crime Spot that did a live stream with me, and it was very generous of him. And he's a good kid, Brett, on New York City Crime Spot. I appreciate him as a neutral guy with a good channel, and I appreciate that because sometimes you can align with some channel or whatever just to try to rise up and get. I don't need it. Where I go, I go because then they'll turn and it's a soap opera and everything like that. But I try to tell stories, be entertaining where I go, where I go. At the end of the day, I'm not going to owe any other channel anything. That's all there is to it. I'd appreciate a good shout out or something like that. John A. Light was nice about it. John A. Light gave me whether people like him or not. Well, he gave me a good shout out on his channel. What more can I say? Hey, baby A. Wyatt Earp. So, yeah, we'll just see what happens. I mean, I don't, it's very uncomfortable for me to say that, but that's all. There's no other way I could put it. Of course, he got the bad end of it. And I was trying to ask him, I mean, even though it's so touchy talking about, the rats and all that, but Angelo didn't rat, but the guys he didn't ratted on him. So I feel like, bro, you should have ratted. But then again, I feel like, well, I'm against rats, but you should have ratted. It's like, who beat you to the punch? Who beat you to the punch? So you sacrificed your family and your freedom, and well, now what? You're shaking me down to put money in your commissary and put on your phone so I can try to talk to you, or what? It comes to that, you know? Yeah, it's a rat party. I'm doing my best to come up with some rare content and everything. I can't afford it. I ruined my life. Whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, baby A, when you go on some of them channels and you do comments I'm not going to say his name on here, but I have some integrity left because I'm not going to get into their, like I said, I'm not going to change diapers on here, calling out guys that are just hackers. They're just hackers in the game, and they were never around any wise guys, and they're piggybacking it, whatever. You know what I mean? The people that have been in here know who he is, and it doesn't, I know everybody's trying to hustle on the YouTube, and yeah, the guy gets out of line and sideways. But if that's the case, then if his viewers don't have awareness to say that, well, this guy's content is good or bad, then if it should work itself out. If people are onto him, then it should work itself out. I don't need any extra commentary. I do try to spread love and compassion and this and that. So I'm not playing all those games. So even if it's something bad, I'm saying their name. Any publicity is bad publicity. I wasn't born yesterday. I rolled around with plotters and stuff. These guys, very easy to figure out. So I wasn't a made man, but even if I wasn't around made men, I still would have had smarts and wisdom and intelligence that YouTube hacks aren't going to outsmart me. Like I said, I'm done changing diapers. So they play that soap opera. Turn in next week when so-and-so responds to so-and-so, and then so-and-so. But guess what, bro? So-and-so, you poke the bear over there. You know what I'm talking about. You poke the bear, and you're real cute, and now you got that guy really, really mad, and that ain't a soap opera. That part ain't a soap opera. So I'm not going to elaborate any further on that. Baby A, you know what? You're gonna have to stop it. All right. That guy that you were putting comments in, he's a hack. How are you so affected by what he said to you? Don't watch him and don't subscribe. Don't follow him and don't watch him. You're not 8 years old, sweetheart. You're not 8 years old. You can't read that, Mama Luke. So stop it. Stop it. I'm just trying to tell you. So I don't know what else to tell you. Boy, they got you in the soap opera. They see he put you right in it. Because when you're gonna try to say something and tell these guys, oh, you said something about this, something about that, they're gonna kick you out of the chat, and they're gonna, of course they are. They just want all their viewers to be hypnotized. That's all they want. They just want all the viewers to be hypnotized. Big J Biz. So, oh well. Don't fall for that. Don't watch the guy. You could go in there and try to be nice. He's just going to put you. They're hacks. That's all there is to it. So, oh well. Big J Biz is in the house. Ivan Lore, Wyatt Earp. Yeah. Constantino, hey, welcome back. That's all. Welcome back. And thanks for everything, baby A. And don't get all the guys riled up in my chat. Nobody's ever seen a beautiful woman before. Jimbo Slice, how you feeling? How you feeling? All right. The ads are so minimal. They're 3 cents. For all the ads with the small amount of viewers I have, I'm lucky I could get $6 off of any ads that are put on. And I got to do videos every day to realize $6 at the end of the month. It's very, very minimal. Look it up. Look it up. Holy cow. So, yeah, don't let that fool you. Trump change. Not even a cup of coffee. So, yeah, it's good that that's a start and I got that in place to be monetized, but I got to get the numbers. Now, for rare content like that with Angelo, if I was in the right algorithm on YouTube, that would have done 1 million views. If I was in the right algorithm, if they put me in the faster lane, if I was being bigger on the menu for when you're scrolling through YouTube. Yeah. That'd have done 1 million views in 2 days. But, it's a grind. It's a grind. 2 years, 501 videos. So I try to get as much good content as I can. But as far as Angelo's concerned, if I don't get any support from Super Chat, Cash App, by next Friday, I'm not gonna. I can't keep. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna have him talk. He's gonna want me to pay. I could talk to him at his friend's house. Other than that, so that's it. If DC White Boy comes in, or a couple other guys that come in that have done that before, then I'll just do it private with them because they operate. I'm not trying to be an a-hole or anything, but if they've been following Angelo, because I get other comments on my other page, so I'll just see what happens by next Friday. So yeah, that's all. Yeah, remember us when you got a yeah, really, yeah, I will, but I got to keep the train going, bro. Remember me, the guys that done 501 videos in 2 years, never asked for nothing until after 420 videos, never asked for nothing. Remember that? Okay, J Piss. I love you, bro. But it's a two-sided street. Yeah, I'm appreciative, the likes, yeah, but hold the phone, hold the phone. Hold the phone. You've been spoiled. You've been spoiled, folks. You've been spoiled. That's all. Oh, but we subscribed and we hit the like button. Unsubscribe. Don't hit the like button. That's all. Unsubscribe and don't hit the like button. That's all. That's the way it goes. I'm appreciative, but at the end of the day, I'm entertaining. I'm doing a show. It's a mutual exchange. Well, everything on YouTube is free. Well, go watch Mike Francis, Sammy the Bull Gravano. Go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, that's all there is to it. I love my community. I love my community. I don't want to be coming off like that. But I know afterwards, everybody's going to say, where's Angelo? Where's Angelo? Well, I'm trying to tell you right now, I can get him on next Friday at 7:30, but he wants money. He wants the thing for the phone. He wants commissary, That's all. The best thing to do, Jimbo Slice, is do the Cash App if you're gonna do that, because I could realize more of that. I don't want to pee off YouTube, but the Cash App link is the best because I can realize most of it instead of splitting it with YouTube. That's all. But I can't carry them. But I know that's what's gonna happen because all those views, those 3 or 4 videos I did with Angelo, they're just gaining views. They're gaining views over and over and over again. People are catching on. You'll never see any material like that. You'll never see any content like that on YouTube. but I can't keep it going. And then I screwed up and said, yeah, I rolled them in the car, got money out of it, and that made them half nuts. That made them even crazier. It was like, why did I do that? Because I was trying to give you guys good content. Holy cow. Ain't there a dollar sign that's near the thing? I kind of feel bad. Like now I'm trying to shake you guys down. I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. On the screen under the chat, isn't there a box with a dollar sign on it? I don't know. But it's in my description. It's in my description. Dollar sign, Joseph Monty, capital J, capital M, 613. It's there. It's there. MONTE, capital J. Well, it's dollar sign. Is that the link that's right there? I should be on top of this stuff and everything, but yeah. Excuse me, folks. Probably screw that up. That's it right there. So that's that. And hey, Team Brossman, thank you once again. Baby A, thank you once again. Yeah. And I wonder whatever happened to Leon Swan. That was one of my first subscribers. I hope Leon's okay. He used to tell me, keep going. I was a cup of JoJo back then. Keep going. You'll do all right. Keep going. I was like, I got 6 subscribers in 9 months. He was going, no, you got the best show out there. I was like, geez, the numbers aren't reflecting it. But YouTube is a slow grind. That's why I've done over 500 videos. I've done over 500 videos. Like, you think this is all unedited and everything? Well, I don't want to toot my own horn, but this is tough to, I make it look easy. And I throw some humor in there. We did some comedy skits. I try to do a little entertaining. I try to motivate you in your personal lives. So, this is a one-stop shop. Hey, Michael Malone. All right. There you go. That's part of the cash thing. Yeah. Good. It's like a telethon till next Friday. It's like a telethon. I don't know what else to say. Just call that magic number, $sign JOSEPH MONTE 613. All right, you guys got me. Yeah, Big J Biz, you remember a cup of JoJo? Woo! Oh. Yeah, those are my numbers for the trifecta, Francis. So, yeah. So that's that, my good people. I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't, because I know everybody's gonna say, "Well, where is that?" What? Angelo. That's all. I could communicate with him off at another mutual friend's house, and at no expense to me. So, oh well. You heard it all before. And yeah. I didn't do myself any favors when I was telling him the story about when I half mugged him when he was drunk. But I just try to give I knew that would rise him up a little, but he's old. He's not in good health. That ain't good for his blood pressure and stuff either. It ain't good for his blood pressure. Just so I'm trying to do some content here. It ain't good for his blood pressure. Yeah. So, Uh, uh, well, I'll tell you, Ivan, that sounds a little crazy, but there's some part of that comment that you're saying that uh, is close to the truth. When they used to think up some mm, weird kind of ways when sometimes they wanted to smash or do whatever, but then they would try to humiliate you in some ways that you might be close to that you said in your comment. Yeah. And my godfather also told me about some of them types of things. He didn't get into all of that kind of stuff if he was gonna smash somebody or something, but you know, that's all. So yeah. Well, what else we're gonna do? But yeah, thank you, Mike Malone. That's a start. And other than that, I'm just gonna see what happens until next Friday. And if I get some support here to hook him up, then I will be here on Friday. But other than that, if I don't get any support, uh, I'm not gonna be here home on a Friday night at 7:30 if I didn't get any support. So it is what it is. I'll just take it down after it'll be scheduled for Friday 7:30. But if there's crickets till then that's it for Angelo. I'm not gonna put him. I'm not gonna. That will be over with. I don't know. So that's that. I've said enough. Thank you, Michael Malone. I appreciate that. Um, and I'm just got a ton of other stories, and I'll just keep pumping out the stories and do what we do, and that's that. If maybe it was good while it lasted, or if we can continue, that would be great too. That'd be great too. But uh, we could put them on every week, you know. So that's it. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. This is the mob world, but everybody's in another world, the real world. This is entertainment, and everything's alleged on my channel because you got crazies out there. Everything's alleged on my channel, and be the kings and queens of your world. Don't give up. I haven't. I've done 501 videos in 21 months. So get out there. Go after your goals and dreams. It's never too late. Think it first. Bring it into reality. There's going to be some hurdles and there's going to be some obstacles, Marta. Good to see you. So that's that. Ivan, thank you for riding a long time as well as everybody else. And Ivan has supported me in the past. Hey, James McCarthy, how you doing? You come in when I'm signing off? Oh, thank you, sir. Well, we're getting closer. We're up to 22. Man, James he supported me before. He supported me. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You should have went through the Cash App, though, bro. Should have went through the Cash App. But I appreciate you, Mr. McCarthy. Yeah, Joe, boy, you've been busy lately, huh? My kids are hooked on you. Keep pushing what you do. Yeah. He's an entertainer. Think I'm a good entertainer, sir? When there's an audition coming up, I'm the guy. All right, Mr. McCarthy, I'll give you 10% of the action. Thank you, man. Thank you. Great super chat. Yeah, he's helped me just like you before, Ivan Lore. Yeah, you guys carry the other 1,004, 1,007, 1,066. It's a double-edged sword. I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. But it's oh well. Blah 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 blah. Uh, I wonder what happened to Leon Swan. God bless him and God keep him safe or whatever happened to him. Uh, back in the day, Ivan Lore was in there rocking, and I'm a numbers guy. I'm a confident guy in everything. And I know I'm a best storyteller on YouTube. But when the numbers are only showing 7 subscribers and things like that, it's just like, geez, are you really that good, Joe? Well, yeah, I thought I was good. We're all God's children. We all have the DNA of greatness, and then you need that validation. You need, even if like in couples therapy, I'm also a psychiatrist too. I'm a psychologist, but even in couples therapy, your wife loves you, and you love your wife, but they still like to hear it. They still want to hear it. Well, I know she loves me. Well, when's the last time you told her? You know. Yeah. Thank you, Constantino. Thank you, Constantino. So, validation is good. Validation is good. We might think and know, well, yeah, I know that, and everything. And another thing, I did a Mother's Day video like way back, I did a Mother's Day video. And, is it just a traditional mail in? I lost my beautiful mother, uh, single mother, raised 5 children, just gave up her whole life for us kids to make sure we were good, didn't date other guys. And when you have your mother still on planet Earth, every day is Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day when you have your mother still here on planet Earth. So let's just keep that in mind. And uh, sometimes even a phone call or a text. But how about surprise her? Sometimes you live in a close proximity, you're in the same town. We get older. My daughter is a million miles away. And sometimes we've been so conditioned and conveniently text and call. But what if it was a surprise visit other than Mother's Day? Doesn't have to be Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day. Thank you, James McCarthy. Every day is Mother's Day. You know what she would feel in her heart? She knows that the children love her, but go knock on her door. Go knock on her door. Geez, who is it? There ain't nobody that knocked on my door in 3 months. Who is that? Oh, it's you, my son or my daughter. Oh, well, yeah, come in. You know how much that goes? I'm older now. I, you know, you're not around a lot of people. I have one child. She's gone, she lives abroad. So let's keep that in mind for Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day. And I loved her and told her that as much as I could in the living years. That's a song too. It'll make you cry. That song, In the Living Years. So James McCarthy, Joe, you have the most entertaining show, hands down. Bingo. I need validation. And donations come in handy too. All right, sorry, James McCarthy, but thank you for your support. Joe Rufino, thank you for your support. Joe Rufino, there's my captain. There's my captain. That's a good humanitarian also that goes out and tries to do goodwill in the community. So Mother's Day is every day when your mother is on earth. So I just want to establish that because I'm a mama's boy and I'm proud to be a mama's boy, even 12 years later. Yeah. Philly Bob. So I always tell myself, I'm not going to do these long shows. And then I get into it. I believe me, I love my community. I don't, and I don't want to be like, oh, if you don't donate to the channel, Angelo's all done. I mean, it's tough for me to say that, but if that happens by Friday, it looks like only me, James McCarthy, and Ivan Lohr are going to be listening to Angelo on Friday at 7:30. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Nah, it's all right. Members only. No, let me see your ID. No, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know, James, but, beggars shouldn't be choosers. So, they want their piece of the action. But I realized 97% from Cash App. But thank you, thank you, thank you. We all need validation. That's all. So, yeah. And Baby A, thank you also, Baby A. Yeah. All right. I feel good about this. We'll get there, folks. We'll get there. It's a tough position for me because this is once in a lifetime to get that. MobTube is going to burn out. MobTube is going to eventually level out, and then what RJ Roger is the guy to go to, and Mikey D. RJ Rogers is the guy to go to for historical stuff and all that. The other guy has got no personality. I'm not going to mention any names. He's got totally no personality. He come in, tried to hack me in here, but we're not going to do that. I want to try, spread love and compassion. But RJ Rogers is the guy. RJ Roger is the guy with Mike D for the historical stuff. And that's good. He gave me a nice comment before, or he was good enough to recognize that. John A. Like, I'm gonna need another shout out, bro. All right. Joey Merlino, give me a shout out. I'll give you Mita. No, don't give me a shout out because I don't want him shaking me down. I gave you a shout out. Where's that 100? No. Forget about it, Joey. Oh boy. Nothing against you. I love his show. I love Joey Merlino's show. Boy, I love it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sometimes you have to wake in the crickets. I know. Wake up, little Susie. Oh, all right. FBS does. I remember a while ago when I first started, and I was watching that circle jerk with all those six little cams, and they're all hollering at each other and all that. It's like, I don't need that. I got to figure out. I was just getting my channel, figuring out where I was going with it and everything, but I didn't want to be involved in that because I was hearing some stuff that was supposed to be historical accounts on some of the things they were talking about, and some of it was wrong, but it was entertaining. But a lot of it was just wrong history. And those guys are supposed to be the expert of experts. But like I always say, the source could be second account, third account, and the government 302s, everything could be manipulated. So everything could be manipulated. My godfather, his stories are right. What happened. That's him. He's the one that did that. He was the one doing it. That was him. That was him doing whatever crimes he did. That was him doing it. It ain't like, oh, I heard about this, I heard about that. So that's all. And I don't have immunity. I didn't pull off any crimes either, but I don't want to just start saying what whatever. You guys know what I mean. I just a run around guy. I'm just a run around guy. Yeah. That's all. So, so what else we got? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you get involved in some of them things, and then, just to get the truth serum in the comments and just say, oh, look, let me get involved in this soap opera on these other channels just so they could see the truth serum and I might get a subscriber or a view or something. You know what? I don't need it because see, I'm confident. I believe I'm better than all them combined. And I'm the hardest working YouTuber out there. So I don't have any allegiance or anything to anybody else. I do it organically. I rise up and that's a wrap. I'm that confident. And if I'm wrong, I had a lot of fun with my community. So that's all there is to it. Yeah. And Baby A, if you watch those, don't get involved in their chat. They're hacks. The guy's a Mama Luke. You've watched enough of the guy. He's just a straight Mama Luke. And I could have said some things about him too when he tried to come in here and all that. I was just trying to be nice because I ain't going to say his name to try to get people to go over there and run to the other piece of the soap opera. No. So that's all, baby. Be the queen. I say be the kings and queens. Don't worry about peasants. Let the peasants be peasants. Be the queen. Yeah. And Joe, that AC trip we have to do June 21st, is that when you're going to be down there? Yeah, I'm going to be June 21st, June 22nd for that week. So far, so good. Yes, sir. Yeah. Borgata. What is that? The Borgata? I think Borgata. Holy cow. I think it's the Borgata. My mind is shot. Yeah, James. Stay in touch. Go on Facebook so I could give you my number. You communist? You'll never do that. Because then I'll have your number and then I'll be at your next audition. I'll be like the fan with that movie, The Fan. Yeah, you won't get rid of me, bro. Oh, let me stop that, sir. What am I even talking about? Yeah. You're not trying to set me up or anything, are you? No, I'm going to be at the Timbuktu Inn out in Reno. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be over there, James. No, I will. Yeah. I'm a little crazy. I'd like to shake your hand. No, I'd like to give you a hug. I'm a hugger. Oh man, I used to try to some of these wise guys. When they do the kiss, the wise guys, they sometimes they do the kiss. The mafia, they kiss on the cheek and all that. That's all fine. They're made men, right? They're made men, so that's part of the culture. But even Angelo that calls it, even Angelo, we'd make a score and I'd go, he'd be like, "Get off of me, man! Get off of me! Back up!" I'm like, "No, come on, bro, get the hell off of me with that," because I would try to, and then I did it a couple times just to try to bust the chops, but that's not good. Thank you, James. Yeah. If I make a hit somewhere, if the planets all line up in a certain way, I'd like to reciprocate. Yeah. So yeah, I used to try that. Sam the boss, there was a guy coming in, and Sam told me he's real nice. He's a good dude, and he's a happy-go-lucky guy like me. And this other guy that was in the crew, they come and go, and he says, "Jojo, I'll give you 50. You could try to hug him, but see what they'll try to do first before with everything. They'll say, 'Is he okay?' Or like these little language, like whether I'm a made guy or not, like, is he whatever?" And they might say, "No, he's just a friend of ours," or whatever, or just a regular guy or something. Or if he's a friend, no, not a friend, because that means you're in. But just no, he just helps them out. But they says, "Yeah, I'll give you 50 or 100, and you could hug him and then give him a pat on the butt." I was like, "Nah, I ain't giving him no pat on the butt." And then somebody was like, "I'll give you 2." I was like, "Nah, I don't know. You guys are setting me up," because sometimes they have an evil sense of humor. No. So then what I try to do is get the guy on the side and pretend I was going to pat him on the butt and say, "Yeah, John's going to give me some money. Can I just pat you on, make it look like I patted you on the butt?" And you go, "Hey, get off of me." No. What's going on here, folks? Come on. I go, "Where's the boss? What the hell's wrong with this kid?" But there's a lot of fun times. There's a lot of fun times. There really was a lot of fun times that went along with the ulcers, but it's all right. That's all right. I had a lot of angels. My angels are good angels. And I've been in many life-threatening situations. I was on life support for a long time. So I got good angels. I got good angels here. I got my angels in my commentary here. So I always say I'm going to do a short video. And then I start chirping. Boy. All right. Well, thank you, James. You're going to have to, well, you'll still be in touch somehow, you know? Yeah, my stories are different from everybody's, baby A, because I got a little personality. That's why all these tough guys, wah, bah, 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 yeah, all these tough guys enjoy life. A lot of them guys laughed and had fun. All this straight ass pencil neck YouTube mobsters out there, not all of them, but you know, all that shine and all that. This YouTube MobTube, it's only like 5% of the real perception of the mafia. I don't care how many Goodfellas channels you watch, how many Sopranos you watch. I don't care how many Mike Francis or Sammy the Bulls you watch. You will never, that it doesn't represent 5% of the real stuff. That's all MobTube could offer. That's all. That's all. And half them guys don't even have a personality. They're blahs. I could run a network talk show on national TV and carry it with a writer. I don't even need a writer, but with production props. I'm a natural. I do it unscripted. Hey, mob rats, how's it going? So I can rise up and start doing some interviews. So we're just gonna stay on the ride. We're gonna stay on the ride. That's all there is to it. I'm gonna keep this under 1 hour. So that's that. There was a lot of fun. And how's it going, my brats? Good, buddy. And yeah, I've said enough about Angelo. And yeah, I like to see the flavor. And that's why I also wanted to demonstrate when you see all this stuff about all these mob channels, you see all this stuff in commentary, 10,000 videos. I said it before, and then it ends there. Oh, well, these big YouTubers, they all read it. But then what happened to the guy that went in prison? What happened to the guy that went in prison? Of course, their story ends there. Well, Angelo's the guy that got ratted on. Angelo's the guy that got ratted on, that I'm trying to raise money here to put money in the commissary and put him on his phone so I could give you guys some content. So that's what you got with those mob tubers out there. That's what you got. So I try to show the flip side of it. I try to show the flip side because all your YouTube mob channels, they all rat it. They all rat it. So that's all there is to it. They all rat it. They talk about, well, that of course they're not going to tell on themselves, of course they're not going to tell on themselves. They want to, they don't want to make themselves look bad. Of course. So out of all those 8 million videos they put out, I get a guy that's on the other side of it. I get a guy that's on the other side of it rotting away in his mid 70s. I get a guy like that. And the other guys don't like it because it's rare, unique content that they can never get. They can never get it. Only the truth serum can get that. All your mob tube and all your mob view, all that gibberish from rats. Great storytellers, though. Sammy the Bull Gravano tells good stories. I can't deny that. I can't deny that. I can't watch Mike Francis anymore. That's just, I don't know. But Sammy the Bull Gravano tells good stories. Gene Barillo tells good stories. Joey Merlino tells good stories. Mike Francis, I'm sorry. I don't want to say anything else about that, but so that's that. So that's rare and unique. We're going to try to get him back on Friday at 7:30, but I'm going to need some donations. And you've heard it, watch the video, rewind it, but I'm going to need support. Thank you, Baby A. Thank you, James McCarthy. Thank you, Ivan Lore. Thank you, Michael Malone. Let's all get there. Let's all get there. So on my worst day, they ain't more entertaining than me. These hacks and mamalukes and rats. Forgive me. Forgive me. Yeah. Thank you, Philly Bob. So that's that. Gene was a coffee boy. uh, but he's a good salesman. He's a good salesman. Hey, James McCarthy, we're going to have some problems. Yeah, oh, man, why do you got to do that to me? Hey, Mike, did you check that out? What are you talking about, Chaz? That 1959 from the southern vineyards of France. Let me have it. Chaz, it's got a nice bouquet. Chaz, it's got a nice Sauvignon. These guys could get 2 million subscribers. I could get 100 million subscribers. Holy cow. The poor guy's face is falling off during this video. Please forgive me, God. Please forgive me. I don't want to do that anymore. It's James McCarthy's fault. Blame him. It's James McCarthy's fault. Blame him over there. The tough guy is the guy that takes a bus to go to work and work overtime in the factory to support his wife and his children. And that's the tough guy. That's the tough guy. That's the tough guy that does that. My grandfather went to the factory and helped us out. We didn't have a lot coming up. That's the tough guy. All that hard-working, spiritual, fundamental people trying to leave a better legacy for their offspring. Now I'm blaming you, James McCarthy. They were wearing black outfits. They're both Hollywood actors. Oh man. Woo, I got a lot of swampland for sale. Holy macaroni, folks. Heesh. You guys will be like, I remember when the Truth Serum only had 1,000 subscribers. How did he get to 100,000 subscribers so fast? Come on, folks. You already know the answer. Remember people used to do this? Did anybody remember that? What's that mean? I'm old. I'm old, man. Thank you, my brats one. Thank you, Julian Zimmerman. I don't know how you do that, Julian Zimmerman. You always sneak in up in the chat with the SUP. Slick, sup. He don't even, you know what? He don't even say what's up. He just says sup. Sup. I got to get with the modern day lingo. I don't know the vernacular of today. I like using that word vernacular. Shows I know how to navigate the English language effectively. Yeah, I'm a little immature here, folks. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. You know, if you laugh, we have to get you. Well, yeah, you have to. We have to get you a part on in New York. Yes, yes. It's a. Oh, you know me. Ivan Lore says, I'm 36, age just a number. Didn't Bob Seger have a song? I'm just a number. I'm not a number. Bob Seger, anybody old enough? Great storytellers. Storyteller in a song, Bob Seger. Bob Seger. Them songs, boy. Every song was a hit. Yep. Mike Francis and Chaz Palminteri, their favorite song is Hollywood Nights. Yep. Great storytelling, Bob Seger. Wow. You know, before I wrote my book and wrote some songs and wrote some poems, I used to see all that stuff and I used to think, you know, I could do that. I used to think I could do that. I could be the best author. I could be the best writer of poems. I could be the best storyteller. Joe Garcia, I see you. You don't think I see you, Joe Garcia? Oh, geez, my power is going to go down. I didn't put the extension cord on it. Let's see how much juice we got. 0%. We're on 4% oxygen here. Well, I appreciate that's a fun thing. This was fun, folks, and that's all. If you could support the channel, subscribe, hit the like button. The Cash App is there. The Super Chat is there. I'm gonna try to keep Angelo in the mix. So Shannon, if I remember the motion, that's about was to show if I remember correctly, the motion you were asking about was to show that they were hot stuff. And I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. That the motion you were asking about was to show that they were hot stuff and cool. Well, I don't even understand. I don't know. I need a translator. I need a translator, but maybe I've just gone too far. All right. Be the kings and queens of your world. Don't give up. Rise up. We got royal DNA. It's a beautiful day. It's good to be alive. So let's get there, folks. And thank you for your support. James McCarthy and everybody else, Ivan Lore and Mike Mormeal. I appreciate it. Joe Ruffino, thank you so much. And that's it. Have the world bless you and keep your head up straight and rise up for your goals and aspirations. All right, folks. See you next time.